think I'm alive. Let's try this game that I just picked up.
The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He considered his estate full of frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the court. Wenceslas the Eye did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a political solution.
Oh.
The king to force him to abdicate. Then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the parishes of the king's office. It is here that my story begins.
Alright, so let's get off the full screen mode first.
Veniat regnat uno, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantiale da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimissimus debitoribus nostris, et ne... Let me go grab my, actually, let me just turn my fan off because I am chilly. Wait a minute, why can I not? I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck in the damn game. Let me out of the fucking game. Jesus Christ. Trying to be able to see what was going on with my stream, and I needed to be able to get back over to my stream page for a second, but I couldn't because the game wouldn't let me. So what the fuck is the point in being on a borderless mode? Okay, now I can move back and forth between the windows. Something didn't save right. Alright.
here we go. Medieval England. Chamber pots and all. And I remember to bring my meds, so I don't have to worry about going to go get those. So basically, it was in written form what we already heard in verbal form. Got it. Oh, it is very pretty. For a game that's 7 years old, the graphics look really nice. Silver Scalds?
How goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
Is this hour?
Typical kid.
It looks like he's out all evening, drinking like a lord.
When we get the lazy ones up then. Quick clout around the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done. Hear that? You better not vex him. Now get up quick. Breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? What have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself a little.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Oh, I don't know how you could sleep on a bench that damn hard. But then again, guys can literally sleep anywhere.
This morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Interesting. heard movement. What are you doing? Oh. So we were chatting in the tavern is speech. I was dancing is agility. I was with Bianca is vitality, and I was working in the forge is strength.
I went dancing
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So why would I be interested in sword fighting is speech. Matthias was teaching me archery agility. I was with Bianca vitality, and what does it matter is strength. Well, we'll do Bianca again.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything you did? What's this, an interrogation?
Sounds like it.
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Mark, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Objective started. Go to your father. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help?
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Saratzik. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Mark. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
You need me to do anything, Mark?
You're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Can I get something to eat?
Now have some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg. You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief making so much.
To eat any food, pick it up in the inventory that tag you want to eat. I think why are you sitting back down over there, you dipshit?
I feel quite hungry.
I know, 'cause you wouldn't pick up more than just the one fucking bread roll. And there's porridge sitting over there, but I couldn't figure out how to get you to go over there to eat that either. There's porridge sitting right there, but now I can get you to pick it up with your hand backwards. Oh, it's lentil soup. He's picking it up with his hands, like, that's really weird. Well, that was everything in here to eat, so. Now to figure out. Eat from pot. Overeating. You've eaten too much. You won't be hungry for much longer now, but you'll be clumsy until you've digested everything. What do you mean I've eaten too much? It said, wow.
Come here, I need your help. What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear me calling?
No. Okay, so persuasion. Sometimes you'll need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by your reputation you have at that moment, which with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference on how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapon and equipment. But the other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. Interesting. You can sometimes rely on the money to do your talking for you. You just have to agree on the persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try other skills, example, horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specifics offered, because sometimes it's not enough to just choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. So, in other words, not just what you say, but kind of how you say it. Got it. My friend know I'm live streaming now. Which is what was that? What was that? Oh, I just got a new follower. Well, hello, Kate, from Twitch. I say, then persuasion, but different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterparts, of his counterpart. You can see the value of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if someone you know well, or if you're skilled in reading people, learning the perk, empathetic. Your money and the amount you have to pay. It's not just about the stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Example, your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first. What? Oh shit. And then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, common sense. Okay, so your total speech is the little face. The total charisma skill is the heart with the crown. Total strength is the dueling swords. The level of your reputation with your counterpart. So the top is me, and the bottom, that's an angry looking red face. The guard would be on the bottom. Okay. Interesting.
great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Serrantic, and I need your help.
Oh.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Goodness, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Oh, shit.
We'll be happy to hear it.
Oh, not quite. The chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Serranti's sword, which I had engraved in Sassa.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. Make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Come along now, work won't wait.
Buy a bag of charcoal at the market, collect the debt from Kunesh, pick up the crossguard at the castle. So why don't I just go to the castle first? Oh, I can run in this game. Nice.
Welcome, Henry.
What the?
What with you?
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you? Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Serrantic, and the chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sassa.
Right, here, Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
So shut up and give it to me.
Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, little bullshit.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright, so we're gonna go there next. Let's go. Oh. I can punch people. Wah wah. Ooh, hee.
I'll be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Your father sent me to get the coin rolling for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
What a rude.
tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
Don't come back.
Is there a way to save this? No savior schnapps. Okay. Well, let me go tell Dr. Dad what what's this shithead said.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I went to see Kunish, but he wouldn't pay, and then he threatened me.
I might have known. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
But without Kunish's money, I can't buy those other things you wanted.
Here's coin for the charcoal and the ale. I'll get it back from that mongrel this evening.
God save you, Henry. Aye.
God save Henry.
You can't be serious, insulting our king.
What is? I said only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German count
Salem?
of the Paladin is king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
Salem, you in here?
Traitor.
Now,
I'll be with you.
Oh, you're not here. What's going on here?
Deutsches Spanish shit.
Did you have a friend?
What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
Who do I care
How come
about
he didn't
the
come see Mummy?
Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with
He
all
just
the
wanted
popes.
to
Which is
see
the
us?
right pope? The one in Rome? The one in Rome?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia.
Feeling a little
Bohemia
left out,
was
buddy.
his son.
He didn't want to come see Mummy.
Rosenberg is the one. Sir Ransom He's Vencesla's commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he'd have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Job said to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
Don't
and...
forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more present things.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson, doesn't he, Fritz?
Two, my view, should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillar?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge Parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torture it, to be honest. But going some tears all day.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for my father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Rantig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls in your mill is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how?
The one guy looks like he's retarded or something. These are your friends, dude? No thanks.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage that. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you possibly chance like this?
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. We'll find it all here.
I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck the damn...
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
What is this dude right here?
Greetings.
I don't know how much charcoal he needs. He gave me 7 gold, but...
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Okay, so... Now I'm scared that I done fucked up because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, it says haggling works both ways. Whether you want to buy it cheap or sell dear, you select the amount that you want to pay or get W and S and confirm with E. The trader will respond to your offer. If the answer is a refuser, he or she will make a counteroffer and wait for your response. So your money, original purchase, last offer. If the slider can be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out the haggle with one after the other will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. You can see how close you're getting to the point from the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader.
What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Oh wait, I needed 10? Oh shit.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not? See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Hey, Pit, you want to learn something?
No.
I'll be back in 2 shakes. I'll be back in 2 shakes. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Henry, I'm glad you stopped by. Got it for you right here.
What's that now? Oh, what's the problem?
Here's here.
But I said hardly anything.
Well, say, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just saying.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's a me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
Hi.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Come sit with
Well,
me
that's
for a
something to
second.
look forward to this evening.
Oh, you're gonna sit in the other chair. Okay.
Oh, by the way, that shifty looking fellow was asking after you.
Anya.
I suppose. He's the man who makes his coin robin on his wayfarers. I'm sure of it.
I
I'll
have
be
extra
happy on
minute
his is gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you doing?
Put your collar
You
in.
promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
How? I've got something special for you.
As I say. And what would that be?
Your favorite saving chance.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Okay. The game saves automatically at important moments during quests when you sleep in your own bed, and it ran off the screen before I could finish reading it. Lovely. Am I in your way?
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
That sounds painful.
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay, I fixed your collar up so it's not as frayed now. Alright, where am I going? Probably should have done this before I picked up that pitcher of ale. But I know I'm gonna need to do this.
So, can we get started? We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. Alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Alright. Now you're getting it. Very good. Good. Once again, the point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Not bad. Really good. Really good. Good. Let's try something else. One sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it. Really good. Right, that's enough.
Fucking stamina in
I
this
don't know
game
about you,
sucks.
but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience that'll lead me.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted? I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master and Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made.
It's a pretty pommel.
You got the charcoal? Good. I'll fire up the forge and put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it. Maybe. Maybe. Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe. And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. Got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand? Yes. Look me in the eye. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts with you, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
I don't need a bath, sir. I already have one. I just wanted to pet you.
Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to do it.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's he going? Give it here. And we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Teresa waiting. Do you think we're short of nails?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Hey, why do you eat so much if you're going to get sick in here, sir? That's disgusting.
You will?
Puked all over my damn chair and floor.
I'll be on the move.
Fucking cat.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. You did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skill, though. Would you like to try?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Try it.
You still have a lot to learn.
Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life. Sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then my Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honour to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Isaac. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again. Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honour, sir. Have a safe journey.
The honour is mine, Sir Isaac. Thank you for hospitality.
Long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today. You teach me how to use it like Sir Isaac said. Why? Very useful.
Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down.
I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge. You know the trouble with an adventurer's life, so it can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. Probably if you see anything. A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Scalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, on the other side.
You think right, one day. First, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them.
Meet. Let's keep getting on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Oh.
Messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
There is in the village. I'll fetch her and follow right now. I'll go with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, we'll take care of it. You and me.
Well, holy fuck oh shit. Stop trying to fucking fight and flee. Turn around, dipshit. I don't understand. I was trying to fucking look at my map, and next thing I know, I'm... Yeah, I know. Game over, I'm dead. Oh my fucking god. All this shit to fucking read. Infuriating. Okay. X to call your horse to you at any time. WASD. Horse basics. Left caps. Walk. Gives your horse a chance to recover. W and left shift. Canter. W and left shift. Left shift as a gallop is a fast gait but will soon deplete your horse's stamina. Left shift, your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on, so if you give him his head, he'll begin cantering and don't steer him. Horse's stamina, my stamina. Galloping can be exhausting, it can deplete your stamina too, especially if you're not an experienced horseman. The fuck is my fucking mouse? I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, but I'm guessing it's to Skulls? speaking in German. Got an arrow to the fucking leg. Back of the leg at that. That's gonna hurt like a bitch. I'm bleeding. Oh my god. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going.
I go like, you do it.
What the fuck, man? He has no fucking weapons. I'm fucking bleeding. I'm almost fucking dead. I don't know how to ride this fucking horse. Controls. Can't attack anything because I don't have a fucking weapon, because the only weapon I've got is a quest item. He's fucking dead. Yep. I have bled to death. I knew that was fucking coming. So it's twice now I bet on this damn game. Gee, I have bled to death. No shit, Sherlock. Oh my fucking god, get the fuck off the horse. Where the fuck is your damn... Okay, why are you swinging your damn hands around instead of the fucking sword? This is so fucking frustrating. This game, I'm really pissed off at it. Continue. So I come out of a death scene and I'm bleeding. The horse is just running free. I have no way to stop it. It's just running amok. And it's just fucking running. So I have no idea what the fuck to do with the fucking horse that's just running amok. I don't give a shit that it's a fucking wrong way. You're getting shot at. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. You're fucking hurt. Your horse is fucking stumbling. I have no idea where the fuck we're going. Get up that bank. You're almost fucking dead. The horse is almost fucking dead. You're dead again. Why the fuck is the horse not moving? What the fuck? I can't get the fucking horse to move. Fucking stop with the fucking cut screens. What the fuck is this shit? Get off my screen. Get up the fucking stream. Great. Fucking dead again. What is this shit? Get off my fucking screen. Oh, he almost fucking missed it. almost sounds fucking French.
Someone give him a drink. I bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know.
They sounded fucking French. They were the frogs.
Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Push your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good to see you.
Thank you.
You find there's nothing better to do. Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the insides of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
Sir, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those humans of Sigismund's. He said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. The Sigismund attacks. They got to it.
Indeed, Sir Robard. Our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of him. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I hear you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for all of this.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll not be threatened with.
Is there something you need?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms near the bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
If you are tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Tiredness. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed, which you recognize from the icon on the compass. Now maybe I can sleep for longer than that.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
He didn't take his fucking shoes off.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent us in.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Is she hitting on him? I'm so fucking confused. I guess we'll talk about the raid, but, like, aren't you married, ho?
You might be right, Marina. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town with the nurse. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, and I didn't mind. My girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on scholars. Father told me to take shelter in the castle where we went to get mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, the knights in full armour, saw father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother and murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn me. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
And I heard a scream. It was too easy for no lunch. She'd been caught by a gang of human savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Salatic, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those
Bullshit.
who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted.
No such thing as Satan.
Envy and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me and my husband either. Also, in comparison to the horrors we went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband has some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you said?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband.
There's a whole lot of religious bullshit in this game.
And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
So Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young. Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. would it be true? But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Why are you taking the food away, bitch? Leave the food. Hey!
Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
What? Why are you taking the food? You should have left the food and taken your wine, whatever jug thing. Back in the mud, the shoes, muddy shoes in the bed, sir. Gross. At least she left her the jug of the wine. The big ass jug of wine. I think the guy that you made the sword for had something to do with it, though.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements.
Hi.
On patrol, report to the company anywhere from scouts.
You puked all over the blanket. You feeling better? You ready to go sit in your other chair now? I gotta go up to the battlements. Oh, I'm gonna step on my bladder. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put you in your chair. I'm playing a video game. Yes, I cleaned up your throw up. You threw up all over the chair and you threw up all over the floor. Vile little monster. Stop overeating and you wouldn't be throwing up all over the place. Alright, where are we going? Torch. Pick up. Why do you pick stuff up backwards, dude? If you need a light at night, hold number 1. Where's that? Alright.
The well is deep, and we've got decent stomachs of food.
You might be right. Your citizen ain't no fool. Backstabbing swine.
Fucking raining sideways up here. Holy shit.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Did you want to sit with?
Doesn't make
You're doing on my toes, weirdo.
Advance on Talbot tonight, especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the Raven Scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Do you want to sit with me? Why? Did you want to sit up here?
Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle
You sit?
for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did this boy say?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough to shoot.
What, sir?
And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a
Why do I
fortune.
have the stinky end? So,
We'll
why
find
do you
out when we
mess it
get
up?
there. Won't we?
Cat. Okay. Bite me! Don't fucking bite me!
Who else from us?
Sir Ansing, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Dimish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Rantic, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away
Hi,
by the
Rodney.
skin of his teeth, though. A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left storming the castle from hook to weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposed to you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no
What are
cause
you
to
doing,
attack you.
Rodney?
What will you do
Can I
then?
get
We'll
down?
march to Ratai.
After you bit me?
It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battleless Israel. You're right there. Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I'm taken care of.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father. Getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were hobbled or balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favourable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hamish.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. Report everything to me at once. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
You gonna get down? Okay, okay, I'll hang on. Cat hair over my face, sir.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are clean. Will you keep watch for the battlements, my man?
Is that a request?
I'd rather it was a request, not a suggestion.
Of course I'll help.
Well, that's one way to get mud off your boots. Stand in the damn rain. So much for sleeping.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
He just scared the
I
shit
don't
out
think
of me.
anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's good.
I will. Thank you.
Can wait on something, press T to set how long you want to wait. And watch out though, tiredness and hungry grow even though you skip time. I'm going. Holy fuck, look at all those banners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robar. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. Maybe I'm going to surprise him. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmud.
It's the bastard who let me take the skulls for children on earth.
Idiot. He want to end up like them. I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Bullshit.
What order? By burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Marquardt. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigns until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsik Kobila, who
who has been using the silver from the Scarlet's mine to fund insurrection against the Crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's headman at Skulls. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not a Talbert. It would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your honor?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzik Kobula is not in Talmberg, and that he has your loyalty?
What the fuck did he just say, dude?
Is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in
Yeah,
affairs
Crypto,
with
it's the first time I've played this.
Very well, sir.
Sorry, I just saw your comment.
I will relay your words to the king with the hope you will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Some nasty looking pikes they got there. And Howard. Red hair.
My lord, you have my utmost devotion.
Get on with your lord.
So, for those that are just now coming in, this is my first time playing this. So, my friend who bought the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 the other day told me that I couldn't play that one until I played this one. And there is a Steam sale going on right now where you can buy it for like $5.99, or you can get it the expansion packs and whatnot. So I went ahead and bought this one and the Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance as well. So I did buy both of the games, and I got the expansion packs and stuff for the first game. So I did buy this recently. Yes, and she said I could not play the second game until I played this one. That, you know, it was one of those things. I had to know Henry's story and how it started out, something about losing his parents, and it's his origin story, and it's, you know, she says you learn a lot with the first game. You have to play the first game in order to get the whole history and story and all that kind of stuff. So, well, I was having all kinds of difficulty with navigation with my damn horse, and I kept getting shot with arrows, and it took me like five or six times trying to figure out how to get to the damn castle. So, yeah. So now that that's over and all those guards are gone, I guess now I can go back.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I hate all this fucking religious bullshit in the game.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their views. Unfortunately, Sir Radsafe is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravished by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they want? Forget it.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power.
I love how they were calling Germans cumans.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's village.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jops. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Power. Money.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured him.
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have
Didn't we
resolved to
already
take
go
things
through
into
this?
They won't come back.
Well, that's what I was wondering because they're talking about Prague and then Hungary and then another place over by Hungary, but now I'm even more confused. It's like, so are they German? At least his hand is working normal again instead of like reaching. He was reaching stuff, grabbing it like this. So instead of like picking up something like this off a table, he was reaching and grabbing stuff like this. It was the weirdest shit ever. I'm like, what are you doing?
Good morning.
That was the close thing this morning,
If you knew Sir Givish like I do, you wouldn't be so concerned. Being imprisoned might have injured his health, but there's no one can rival him for cleverness and cunning.
eh? Really?
It's not for nothing he was made the Guinness Burgrave in Prague a few years back.
And yeah, the one guy with the bald head was definitely German because I sprechen die Deutsch, so I knew that he was speaking. And then, of course, at the very end, he was like, a Bibelzane. Like, I mean, like, Germans don't get enough bad rep. But, like, I mean, you have seen my last name, right? You do know that I have a very German last name. There's an entire town in Germany with my last name on it. So, like, I'm very familiar with, like, German and stuff. But, I'm like, what the? Oh, Czech. The other country was Czech. So, like, Czechoslovakia and Hungary. So.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I can help you out with that too.
Doesn't have a whole lot of money.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell.
Oh, she's so fucking rude.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Try Volkmar. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful. But he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming, wasn't it?
And no mistake, that army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they have squashed us like bugs.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
My lady, I
hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me. But I have an evil foreboding.
You, Emily? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. Of great evil.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
We need to get out of the castle. Your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of scouts at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That is a
That's
jackal.
terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armour, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognise you, and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
But where are you going to get the armor? Well, you're asking the right question, because that's what I was just thinking.
And where can I get the armor?
At the armoury?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armour nearby.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
Groschen? That sounds German too.
I'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Rogar sent you to Uji's. To ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable. Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
Carpe with you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
I don't know. All the Tomburgers fled from the village, so it won't be easy to find anyone. When I want something, I go to the local pond keeper. He can usually get you anything.
Pond keeper?
He's over by the grain. But if it's food you want, you're better off going to the cook. She's more pleasant to deal with.
What do you think about the flight of the Scouts, Frank?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine ruler. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his Warhorse out of Bohemia for good.
Oh, my head's starting to hurt really bad again. Crouch and you're trying to sneak around. I'm just trying to find armor. Because I don't have lock picks or anything. So trying to find armor is going to be difficult, even though she said they just leave it laying around. It's not like I can pick up any of these bags or anything. A big pile of manure or something there. Control. If you want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees you or hears you. Whether you're seen or not depends on light and your clothing. Whether they hear you depends on the surface you're moving on and your attire. Interesting.
God be with you.
And also with you. Oh, wait, sorry. That's a Catholic thing.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votivak, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful, unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next. Good luck to you. Be off now. You don't belong here. Good health to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Alright, let's see what I can sell first. $14.5 gold for a lockpick. Oh my. I don't want to buy a lockpick if it's
Is this enough?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
a little more and we'd be at full price.
Very well, I agree.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
God be with you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votima. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Good luck to you.
I think it might make more sense to leave with armor though. Actually, you know what? I can go and sleep for a couple of hours because I got woke up. And that's a way to pass the time. Little nipple looking jar sitting there. Oh shit, there's a ladder that goes up too? Well, I just discovered that I could steal arrows. And get the fuck out of there. Now, let's see if I can go sell one of those weapons for more money.
On the trade?
If you've got the coin.
That's stolen! What are you trying on me? Get the hell out of here!
Okay, I guess I can't sell that.
God be with you.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Didier is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, breaks hands, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next. Farewell.
God, what happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Try Votiva. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful, but he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming.
And no mistake. That army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speed there, or they'd have squashed us like bugs.
So they're all gonna say the same thing. Now, can I eat from the pot?
And worse.
Nothing of the sort.
I have prisoners in
I wouldn't say that to attack us.
You stick your head over the border again.
It's always been like that. Stop. Anyway, if it does snow, I'll just drag the sledge out of the barn.
A cooked apple gives me better health. Huh. Interesting. I punched a chicken. Let's go see if I can cook it. Because that was fucking hilarious. Nice. Can I punch more chickens? I don't want to do it where the people can see me. I'm gonna go punch this chicken. That's fucking hilarious. I just punched a chicken. Okay, so now I've got some chicken. I can't leave.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I can say I didn't recognize you? If the Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and the helmet, then of course I let him know. That's obvious.
Alright, I'll have a look around for something.
Okay, so where am I supposed to get the armor? Because every time I go in an area where I'm not supposed to be, I get bitched out for it. And unless I like punch a guard or something.
Good day to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzi Coppola?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why would you ask?
He must be a fine lord to take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
Perhaps he did it.
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make the skin crawl.
I see. That was a tense moment this morning with Sigismund.
Sir Divish handled it masterfully. This is a strong castle, and she'd stand up to a siege. But Sigismund has an awful lot of soldiers.
What were those peculiar mercenaries of his?
You mean the humans? No one knows much about them, except Sigismund enlisted them somewhere in the east. They're an evil-looking bunch, aren't they?
Not just looking. Do you know where I can buy and sell things?
Well, if it's food you need, go and ask in the kitchen. But if you want something else, I can't help. One of the villagers might know. Take care now.
Well, there's a trunk key. I got part of an armor set. Get armor from the guardhouse above the gate. Well, I keep going in there, but there's no armor in there, so... Not unless I buy a lockpick. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Buy a lockpick?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Let's see if I can get him to take just a little less.
Sure, why not? See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
It's just a little bit less, not much. Alright, chickens, keep it up. I'm gonna start punching y'all. Alright, it's official. I have you learned locks. Okay, cursors. Rotate this D. Okay, lock picking. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lock pick in your inventory, although it's better to have one or two spares since they get worn with use. In the worst case, it can break. You can start actual lock picking process by holding E on the lock. You will see the diagram and the lock mechanism in which you have to find the right spot with the lock pick. How close you are. The sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. Then you have to use the lockpick to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movements of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. If you try to turn the mechanism without having the lock pick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lock pick or even break it. Any damage to the lock pick will produce a noise which can draw unwanted attention, and breaking it will cause an even louder snap. To close, hold escape. Oh, that was weird.